Tips for the Day, sponsored by Arkansas Brighter Future 529 Education Savings Plan.
All right, you got to bundle up. You got to put those layers on and cover that exposed skin, especially if you're going to have to be outside for a little bit. We are still in the range of seeing frostbite set in about 30 minutes. Wind chills are that cold. The air's that cold too. Look at this. I mean, again, we're sitting below zero. Benton, Washington, Madison, Carroll counties. We've got temperatures ranging from -2 to -6 degrees. As we start to work from Clarksville to Fort Smith, Alma, Ozark, Sallisaw, everybody in between, and then south into LaFleur, Sebastian, Scott, Logan counties into southeast Oklahoma, we're sitting somewhere between 0 to 9 degrees. Factor in a north breeze that comes and goes about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Feels like -15 Bentonville, -4 Fayetteville. We got temperatures ranging from -4, -5 to -8 across the River Valley and the Ouachitas here this morning. All right, we just want some relief. It's getting here slowly, but again, these dense Arctic air masses, they do not warm up like just some of your usual cool air mass that starts to roll in where you're talking about a day or so, and then it starts to modify pretty quickly. It takes a while for this dense air to move out of your area. So we're looking at temperatures today, slowly getting there though. We've been warming up, bottomed out Sunday afternoon with single-digit highs, teens, low teens yesterday. We're into the upper teens today, still uncomfortable outside, but you got sunshine, upper teens, and we'll look for those winds, only about 5 to 15 miles per hour, but they'll give us wind chills improving to the single digits by this afternoon. So above zero, we should see those wind chills get above zero. River Valley, Ouachitas, highs a little bit warmer. We should see upper teens to low 20s in the River Valley. Overnight, the snowpack that's still around, plus clear skies, light winds, another great night for radiational cooling. Temperatures, though, not as cold, but still very much on the frigid side, well below freezing, down into the single digits. But we get above freezing. Again, that 32-degree mark, we're above it, mid to upper 30s expected as we get into tomorrow with more sunshine. So you're going to get 2 days of sunshine here before we see some clouds roll in. All right, a couple things to point out for you here in our 7-day forecast. We've got a disturbance that's coming in Thursday. All right, so the big deal is here, though, is that where's that moisture coming from the Gulf? When's it going to get here, and when's the lift coming out of Oklahoma going to get here? I think they collide better central eastern Arkansas as we go through the day on Thursday. But could we have just enough moisture and just enough lift to maybe squeeze out a little wintry mix as we get into Thursday morning? I think so. Maybe some flurries northwest Arkansas briefly, River Valley, especially south of I-40, Scott, Logan, Johnson counties, Ouachitas. I think those areas maybe a little bit better chance of freezing, drizzle, sleet, little wintry mix there briefly Thursday morning, and then it shifts off towards the east. We do get another spell of some cold air coming in as we go into Friday, so a little bit more of that cold Arctic air to the north gets wrapped back down just a little bit, not as cold, but does come down. Friday's the coldest day. All right, next week looks pretty soggy, especially the first half of the week. Right now, the active pattern could send multiple rounds of rain our way, Monday being the first day. Another one of those, we'll be watching it for you moments. Early Monday. Now, I think the temperatures are warming through the day Monday, but briefly Monday when that rain first comes in, could we start with some freezing rain? I think so. A little icing could be possible. Now we're still 7 days away. So again, it's at the back end. That could change. The temperature profile could change when we get a little better idea when the system gets closer to us, a little better sampling of the air mass that'll be in place. But I say all that to say, could be cold enough, little brief icing window, and then we go to all rain. So we would see improvements pretty quickly if we did start out a little cold. I think the higher elevations of the Boston Mountains and Ouachitas next Monday have a better chance.